New power duo. Meg shocked as King put Kate and Sophie in spotlight as center of new monarchy, no Sussexes. They're often regarded as two of the most popular members of the monarchy, and it seems Sophie and Kate are set to become the power duo of Charles' new look firm. Following the coronation of the new monarch and Queen Camilla on Saturday, Princess of Wales teamed up with the Duchess of Edinburgh, along with their husbands, to host the Buckingham Palace garden party yesterday. Mother of three, Kate wore an Elisab dress and hat combo, which is a repeat of an outfit she once wore to Royal Ascot, accessorized with dazzling diamonds and blue topaz Lola earrings from Kiki McDonough and a clutch. At her side, Duchess Sophie was perfectly coordinated in a similar blue dress, which she had also previously worn for the Royal Ascot. Given it was the first major royal event after the weekend of coronation celebrations, the appearance put the two women, who have shared a close bond for a number of years, at the forefront of Charles' slimmed-down monarchy. It's far from the first time that Sophie and Kate have teamed up, with the duo showcasing the closeness of their friendship on several occasions over the last few years. In 2020, Sophie celebrated her 55th birthday with Kate as she and Prince William hosted the UK African Investment Summit at Buckingham Palace. It also emerged the duo, along with Camilla, had been making phone calls to people who were elderly, self-isolating, or vulnerable to check in on them during the coronavirus pandemic. According to People, the trio took part in the NHS Volunteer Responders Program, which was coordinated by the Royal Volunteer Service, and saw participants check in and chat with people. Meanwhile, they also joined together to speak to nurses in 7 different Commonwealth countries, including Australia, Malawi, Sierra Leone, Bahamas, Cyprus, and the UK. While speaking with nurses in Cyprus and hearing one of their ex-partners was a school teacher, Sophie joked that she would be recruited for Kate's homeschooling efforts, while the Duchess added, "I quite like her, and I would quite like her to come and help me with homeschooling." Sophie even submitted a portrait to Kate's Hold Still photography competition during the pandemic, a project asking members of the public to submit the images that summed up their experience during lockdown. Since then, they have appeared closer than ever, making joint appearances at the Commonwealth Games last year, as well as supporting one another during the period after the Queen's death in September. Meanwhile, in a gesture of support, Sophie was among the first guests to arrive for Kate's Christmas Carol service last December. She was also given pride of place sitting next to the princess during the service. Throughout the coronation weekend, the pair also appeared to gravitate together and stood next to one another on the Buckingham Palace balcony alongside their children. And the women stood side by side for King Charles' coronation portraits, which were released earlier in the week. Monday saw the sovereign unveil his new slimmed-down monarchy with his hard-working and respected sister, Princess Anne, and loving wife, Queen Camilla, firmly by his side. Meanwhile, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told Mail Online that King Charles had likely chosen very carefully how his coronation portraits were staged. Mr. Fitzwilliams said, "This one is a strong, forceful portrait of a monarch who knows his own mind and is very experienced." Noting the family shot included only 4 people under the age of 70, Mr. Fitzwilliams said this will be a challenge for the king in the future, who will need to decide how slimmed down he wants the monarchy to be.